You been on my mind, you been on my mind. Try not to think about you like all the time. I'm asking myself where did all the memories go. It's hard to be myself ever since you been gone. As I'm chilling at this party, I realize I don't even wanna be here. I'd rather be alone with you, and this liquor make it hard to see it clear. Always wondering if I'm good enough, but you make me feel like I am. I've been stressed a lot, but I make it out, and that's just the person I am. Yeah.
It's me, SimbaTv. Bang! What is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Simba coming back here again with another reaction video for you guys today. For today's reaction video, we got top 10 times Family Guy made fun of The Simpsons. Now, you know, Family Guy and The Simpsons, man, they kind of go back and forth talking shit about each other, man. And I love it, so I can't wait to jump up in it. If you guys are not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Become part of the notification. Gang, 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 gang. We're bringing new videos to you every single day. So without further ado, let's jump up in it.
I think I speak for all of us when I say I am over The Simpsons.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Family Guy made fun of The Simpsons.
Guys, I broke television, and now you have to help me fix it.
Yeah, looks like this is one we beat you to.
This is Meg, your daughter.
No!
No, Peter, that's not your catchphrase.
Smithers, who is that young go-getter?
That's a character from another show, sir.
Simpson, you say?
Pretty much, sir.
For this list, we're looking at those hilarious moments that the McFarlane sitcom liberally bit the graining hand that, according to many critics, fed it. They may have been the learner, but now Family Guy is the master. Or are they? Agree? Disagree? Tribute or plagiarismo? Laugh or cry? Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Sound off in the comments section. Number 10. The Simpsons characters on jury duty. In an episode that was mostly devoted to making fun of Georgia's law enforcement system, there was a succinct moment of self-aware jibing.
Don't worry about it, guys. I read nowhere that Southern sheriffs really want to be talked down to by big-shot Northerners.
After a traffic stop, Peter, Quagmire, Cleveland, and Joe find themselves judged by a jury of their peers.
I can't believe this. 2 weeks in prison on trumped-up charges. That trial was a total sham.
Or at least a group of familiar characters who Peter sees as his peers, although, as Joe points out, that's probably not how they see themselves.
I knew we were in trouble the minute I saw the jury. Well, at least they're a jury of our peers.
I don't think they see it that way, Peter.
It's a quick moment that cleverly adds another layer to the argument over whether Family Guy is inspired by or stealing from The Simpsons, something that fans of both shows wouldn't be able to settle until a crossover episode 3 seasons later. Number 9. Beating Homer Simpson to the punch.
Wait, what the hell's going on? What do you mean I ruined television?
A season after sentencing Peter to Dungarees County work camp, Homer Simpson dashes onto Family Guy for another quick cameo. Again, poking fun at the commentators who insist Seth MacFarlane is ripping off The Simpsons, Homer runs into the Television Producers Guild to announce that he thinks he has broken television.
I'm Peter Griffin. I'm the guy who ruined television, and I'm the guy who's gonna fix it.
Guys, I broke television, and now you have to help me fix it.
Yeah, looks like this is one we beat you to.
The Springfield native is a little too late this time, however, as Peter is already there to set up the exposition for his story. Fun fact, Dan Castellaneta makes his Family Guy debut in this episode, with his trademark Homer panicked voice, though it isn't the first time Homer is seen or referenced on the show. Number 8. Stewie Griffins Mr Plow rant.
Hello, I'm Mr. Plow. Are you tired of having your hands cut off by snowblowers?
It may seem overly simplistic now, but in 1992, everybody found Homer's little jingle hilarious. Those of us who are old enough to remember can recall just how often it was sung, as reciting the words was hardly a memory task for the ages.
Oh, Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
But once it was stuck in your head, it was not coming out, and you'd be singing it all day. We all love Mr. Plow, including Stewie. However, his jealous rant takes a pot shot at people who insist on singing the 11-word-long tune as though it's some big deal. You know the type of people, actually, we'll let Stewie describe them.
Yes, we all love Mr. Plow. Oh, you've got the song memorized, do you? So does everyone else. That is exactly the kind of idiot you see at Taco Bell at 1 in the morning.
Number 7. Peter Griffin admits it. In vino veritas. In wine, there's truth. Or, in Peter Griffin's case, it's more likely to be where there's Pawtucket Patriot Ale. A drunk Peter's words are a sober Seth's thoughts in this instance from season 14, where Peter flat out admits, while inebriated, that they, the Family Guy creators, take a lot of inspiration from the other animated family comedy on Fox. Obviously, they wouldn't admit it, of course.
We act like we didn't take a lot from The Simpsons. We took a lot from The Simpsons.
I love that, man. I love when they talk shit about themselves, you know? Don't think your shit don't stink because it do. And I love that they're able to just make fun of themselves and to just make themselves look stupid and tell you guys that, yeah, we did take a lot of inspiration from The Simpsons. Like, I mean, a lot of shows did, you know? Like, come on now, that's funny, man. I love that.
Less a shot at The Simpsons and more self-deprecating humor, Seth MacFarlane and Matt Groening had previously sat down together for an interview with Entertainment Weekly, during which The Simpsons, as well as All in the Family, were indeed named as MacFarlane's main influences for Family Guy. Veritas indeed. Number 6. Police Superintendent Chalmers. By the time season 18 aired, any suggested animosity between The Simpsons and Family Guy was clearly in the eyes of critics and nowhere else. Most main cast members from both shows had been present for the crossover, and some later cameos were voiced by their Simpsons' respective voice actor.
Skinner, I am outraged that you've kept this from me. You were supposed to call as soon as the new scoreboard was in.
This would have been the case for Superintendent Chalmers and Hank Azaria, except technically this isn't a cameo. Police Superintendent Chalmers may sound like his Springfield-raised estranged twin brother, despite being from Quahog, but this is an entirely new character.
One son?
Police Superintendent Chalmers?
My brother is superintendent of the schools in Springfield. My parents divorced when we were very young.
There's no explicit teasing being made at The Simpsons' expense here, but it's still a fun little appearance from the veteran voice artist that needed to be mentioned.
That is funny.
Number 5. Mr. Burns and Smithers cameos. Some cameos are simply not to be, and it's left to Seth MacFarlane to fill the void. And on this occasion, he's pretty darn close.
Smithers, who is that young go-getter?
That's a character from another show, sir.
Simpson, you say?
Pretty much, sir.
Again, another jibe at the Who Copied Who Brigade. Family Guy stokes the fire a little more, with its implication that Peter Griffin is pretty much Homer Simpson. In fact, so much so that he confuses characters from the other show. This is a more recent cameo, of which the airing coincided with the Simpsons episode 'Tis the 30th Season, in which Family Guy was referenced too.
We can't compete with the big boys. Disney's already laying ground for a new Family Guy world.
Mr. Burns and Wayland Smithers cameos could be a jibe aimed at Harry Shearer, who is the only Simpsons voice actor not to appear in Family Guy thus far. Number 4. Stewie's Simpsonsesque Sellout. It's not hard to see why people would have assumed there was a rivalry between the two shows, especially given the rather sharp early jab that Family Guy took at The Simpsons' endorsement of Butterfinger during the 90s.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Again, for those who are, shall we say, advanced enough in years to remember, there was a Simpsons character endorsing practically every product out there.
18 bucks for this? What a ripoff!
On early merchandise, Bart would for some reason be seen sporting a blue-colored shirt and often throwing out an I Caramba or a Don't Have a Cowman for almost anything.
Some Bart Simpson dolls!
Eat my shorts.
Okay.
Shorts.
Season 5 of Family Guy has Stewie fronting his own campaign, forcefully quoting Bart's lines and Homer's catchphrase as though his soul were sold long before filming started.
I'm more of a sellout than you were when you did those Butterfinger commercials.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Do.
Number 3. Peter's Jaundice. This is another you'll miss it reference, but the jury's out on whether the show is making fun of The Simpsons or actually paying tribute to its longevity.
We need a family that hasn't been on TV forever. Let's try The Simpsons.
Much has been made of the yellow shaded design of The Simpsons characters, but it's never been suggested that it's simply jaundice.
Oh my God! Peter, you don't look so good.
I love when they do that, when they make them yellow. That stuff's... I don't know why, that cracks me up so much, bro.
What are you talking about? I feel great. Like I could go another 20 years or more.
Although not a direct reference by name, Peter's face turning a shade of yellow, and then claiming he could go 20 years or more, can only be comparing him to one other decades-long-running animated show.
Yeah.
It's a lighthearted moment in an otherwise more somber episode, in which Brian volunteers to sacrifice his own life to give Peter his kidneys.
Oh, wow.
I'll do it. What? I'll do it. I'll give you my kidneys.
But Brian, you'll die.
Number 2, Simpson Hit and Run. In an homage to one of the funniest comedies in history, Season 4's classic episode PTV opens with Stewie falling out of a cave Frank Drebin style and onto his tricycle as Ira Newborn's Police Squad theme plays. However, initially looking only to be a tribute to the Naked Gun films, Stewie pulls into a rather familiar-looking garage and chases Homer Simpson into his house a la the Simpsons intro. The double parody is topped off by Peter not even knowing who Homer is, despite all of the previous references to him.
Hey, Stewie. Who the hell is that?
Actually, we say double parody, but Stewie also drives through the Overlook Hotel, the Land of Oz, a level from Doom, and Hoth from The Empire Strikes Back, among others. Before we unveil our number one pick, here are some honorable mentions. Amnesiac Peter saying dope. Peter steals Homer's catchphrase when trying to remember his own.
This is Meg, your daughter.
Dope!
No, Peter, that's not your catchphrase.
Mayor Adam West telling Homer they don't want him in their town. We thought he was referring to O.J. Simpson. We were wrong.
We don't want you in our town, Simpson. We don't love you like we did in 1993.
Dope!
And as for you, O.J.
He was just sitting there. Why is he in Cohort? He just sitting there, bro. He just chilling and shit. That's funny. Oh my goodness. He really was just standing there. Like, what?
We don't want you in our town, Simpson. We don't love you like we did in 1993.
Dope!
And as for you,
That's
O.J.,
funny.
we don't want you here either.
The guy who watched The Simpsons back in 1994. It's a shame the song I've Got a Little List was cut from the episode, but at least it's on the DVD.
The guy who watched The Simpsons back in 1994 and won't admit the damn thing isn't funny anymore.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the crossover.
Yay! A crossover always brings out the best in each show!
Where do we start with this crossover? The courthouse filled with characters sitting beside counterparts? Family Guy's James Woods meeting the Simpsons James Woods?
That's so
You lived
funny.
in Springfield? Yeah, I worked at the Quickie Mart.
That's
Searching
funny
Roll.
as hell.
Pawtucket Patriot Ale ripping off Duff in a not-so-thinly veiled MacGuffin? Or was it Peter and Homer's fight stemming from the fact that Griffin says something that many viewers who have drifted from the aging show feel? That he is, quote, over The Simpsons.
I think I speak for all of us when I say I am over The Simpsons.
Well, what are you saying?
I'm saying The Simpsons suck.
Once more, the question is begged of just who is being made fun of here. Though The Simpsons had been accused of being stale for years, in recent times, so is Family Guy. Perhaps the latter is a mirror of the former, after all.
Beer tastes exactly like Duff. It's just a lousy ripoff.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not a rip-off of Duff. It may have been inspired by Duff, but
It may have been
I
inspired.
like to think it goes in a different direction.
Still, after seeing radioactive Homer and Peter duking it out, who cares?
The worst episode ever.
Do you agree with our pick?
Yo, that's funny. I'm gonna have to go and check out some of these episodes, man. Maybe do a full reaction to them, try to find them on YouTube or something. But if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.